Welcome to Cuckoo Crazy Crochet. Hi, my name is Ronnie, and today we're going to learn some basic stitches. I have been asked by several people if I could do these, so today that's what we're going to do. So you'll need a 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, and any kind of yarn you want to use. Today I'm using this oranges peach color. So let's get started. Zoom in just a little bit. So we're going to start off with a slip knot. And how you do that, put the yarn over your finger, like this. Push this yarn through the loop, like so, and pull up. That is a slip knot. Then once you put it on your hook, you just pull tight. Let's try that again. Take a yarn and go wrap it around your finger and make an X. That's kind of hard to show. Make an X like that. Take this loose yarn and push it through this loop, the loop on your finger. Bring up that loop and pull tight. There's your slip knot. So put it on your hook, pull on that little yarn to close it. So now we're going to make chains, and that's real easy to do. Put your yarn over your hook and pull it through the loop. Again, yarn over hook and pull it through the loop. Yarn over hook and pull it through the loop. And this is what you should have, just a chain. So let's do 10 of them. I have 1, 2, 3 already. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what you should have. This is called a chain. We're going to learn how to single crochet next. Now, most people, just a minute. Okay. When people crochet, most people will go through this front loop in the beginning, but I go through the back loop, and I'll show you the difference. So first we're going to do it my way, and we're going to go through the back bumps on the chain. This is called a rib stitch. You never go in the first chain. You will always go in the second chain. So we're going to go through the second chain, yarn over, and pull through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to go yarn over and pull through both loops. This is a single crochet. Place your hook in your stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through both loops. Again, go in the stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. That's a single crochet. I'm going to do it again. I'm just not going to say what I'm doing. And we're just going to repeat this down the chain. Don't forget this very last loop. It's in the very first chain. And this is what you should have. Maybe I should have used a darker color yarn. Just a minute. Okay. So how do you move on from here? Okay, so you chain 1, the end of the row, and you turn your work. Your very first stitch is right. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. I got a tickle in my nose still, so I'll probably sneeze again. Okay, so your first stitch is right here. And what we're going to do, we're still doing single crochet. We're going to go under both those loops. See that? I'm going to pull up a loop. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 2 loops. Next stitch, go under both loops. And it's the same thing. Yarn over, pull through both loops. Next stitch. We're just going to finish this until we get to the end. Okay, once you get to the end, that looks a little funky. Your very first stitch, your very first loop is right here. But the second one, you'll have to turn your work over in order to see the second loop. It's normally down on the side. Don't forget this last stitch because it will mess up your count if you don't remember it. So this is what you should have. Okay, so I told you I would show you the difference. Okay, so I went in the back loops, and now the beginning chain looks like the top of your work. This is the professional way. This is the way I prefer. So I said I'd show you the other way. So I'm going to get a different color yarn. I'm going to make my slip knot. I'm going to chain 10. And now I'm going to go through the first loop and make a single crochet. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, through all loops. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, all loops. Just making a single crochet. I will be back when I have the 2 rows. So I've made it to the last stitch. How you fasten off? Normally you chain 1. And you cut your yarn. And you pull that yarn through that loop and pull tight. That places a knot there and it won't come undone. So the difference here, see on this one, you can see the loops hang down just a little bit longer. This is my work. And this one is where the loops come down. I hope you can see the difference there. You can try both ways and decide which way you like, but I like using the back bumps first. So now we're going to set these aside. I'm going to use this yarn and we're going to do a half a double crochet. It's up next. While I'm at it, I may as well go ahead and show you how to add the color. So you can make a slip knot. We're going to add this blue. We're going to go through the first stitch and put our slip knot on our hook. Go ahead and pull through and chain 1 and turn your work. So now we're going to do a half a double. Yarn over, insert in the hook, insert in the stitch, I'm so sorry, pull up a loop. Now you have 3 hoops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3. That's a half a double crochet. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through all 3 hoops. We're just going to continue this down the row. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through all 3 loops. Pretty easy once you get the hang of it. This is what you should have so far. So we're going to do one more row. I'm just going to go a little bit faster. Chain one and turn. Yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through all 3 loops. There's one more stitch. It'll be kind of hard to see. Don't forget to go through both of them. When you're done with this, we're going to add a new color. And I'll show you a different way of adding a new color. Okay, so we're going to add this orange. We're going to make a double crochet, but first we're going to make a loop and place it over our hook and pull through. Then we're going to chain one. Make sure you pull down on both those loops. Chain one, this will lock it in place. Turn your work and chain one more. So you need to chain 2 and then turn your work. So yarn over, go in through your stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. You now have 3 hoops on your chain. Yarn over and only pull through 2 of those hoops. Yarn over and pull through the other 2. This is a double crochet. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. This is a double crochet. Again, yarn over, go in the stitch, pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Don't forget about that last stitch. The second loop will be down on the back. First row of double crochet is done. Chain 2. And turn. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, go through 2, go through 2. I'm just going to repeat this until I get to the end of the row. So now that you have the chain 3, or the chain 2, I'm sorry, sometimes on double crochets it's chain 3, sometimes it's chain 2. Most of the time the chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so I will show you here in just a second how to count your stitches. You can count them by every time you finish a stitch, or here is your chain 2. This very first line. We do not want to count this as a stitch. So the next stitch over, you start with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should have 9 stitches. If you want to count by the, you can also count by the top. Don't know if you can see this. My camera's not as good as I would like it to be. But right here is a V. This is the top of your stitch. Hopefully you can see that. You can count by using those. Most of the time it's easier by using those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we're going to change colors again. I'm going to fasten off this color, and I'm going to get another color. This time we're going to use this royal blue. We're going to place it on our hook. We're going to pull it through. We're going to grab both of our ends and pull them down, holding with the back finger. And this time we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to turn our work. This chain 3 does not count as a stitch. We're going to make a triple crochet. So in this, we need to yarn over twice, go through the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. This is a triple crochet. Again, yarn over twice, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Again, yarn over twice, go through your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. This is what it looks like. Yarn over twice, go through your stitch, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Again, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. At any time, if you're not understanding how to do any of these stitches, you may pause the video and back it up and re-watch it. Fasten off, and here's your little pattern. So we did the slip knot, we did the chain, I showed you how to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3 and turn. I showed you the single crochet. I showed you how to go through the very first loops. Also showed you how to go through the rib, which is the back bumps, which is my favorite. We did the half a double crochet. Well, first we did the single crochet, then we did the half a double crochet, then we did the double crochet, and this is the triple crochet. I hope you liked my video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will have more videos in the future. I have a couple projects in the work now. I will be teaching you how I do the magic circle, but that will be in another video. Thank you so much for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you so much for watching and returning to watch my videos. I do have a giveaway coming up soon. I have a giveaway on my channel now. I am also close to 500 subscribers, and when I reach that, I have a special surprise for you all. COVID is still hanging around, so when you're out and about, please be safe. Until next time, bye.